Story 4, The Writer in the Corner Booth. He came into Emma's cafe every morning at 8:12. Always the same order, black coffee, no sugar, no conversation. He called himself a writer, though nothing had been published in years. He mostly just stared at his laptop, deleting more than he wrote. Emma didn't ask questions. People like him didn't come for coffee. They came to avoid going somewhere else. His name was Daniel, and he had left his family 6 months earlier. Not in anger, not in crisis, in something worse. Clarity he thought was truth. He told his wife he needed to find himself. He told his son he needed space to think. It sounded meaningful when he said it out loud. It sounded hollow every night after. Because what he didn't admit was this. He wasn't lost. He was just tired of being needed. At first, freedom felt like air. Then it started to feel like silence. Then like absence. Emma watched him every morning. Not because she cared about his story, but because she had seen that look before in others. People who thought running away was the same as becoming new. One rainy afternoon, Lily came into the cafe soaked from the cold, struggling with grocery bags. Noah got up immediately to help her. It was nothing dramatic, just two people doing something decent for each other. But Daniel stopped typing, watched him too long, because something about it bothered him. It wasn't romance, it was responsibility, the kind he had tried to step outside of. That night, he couldn't write a single sentence. Instead, he opened his phone, scrolled past old photos of his son's birthday, his wife laughing in the kitchen, the small ordinary life he had convinced himself was a cage. And for the first time, he asked a question he had been avoiding. What if I didn't leave because I needed to find myself, but because I didn't know how to stay? The next morning, he didn't go to the cafe. He drove 2 hours back to the house he had left behind. He stood outside for a long time before knocking. When his wife opened the door, she didn't smile. She didn't cry either. She just looked at him like someone she once knew. He didn't give a speech. He didn't explain the universe. He only said the truth he had finally earned the right to say. I think I confused becoming someone better with becoming someone else. There was a long silence. Then his son walked into the hallway and stopped. Didn't run, didn't speak, just looked at him, and Daniel realized something painfully simple. You don't become a father again. You either are one, or you spend your life apologizing for not being there. That night, he didn't find himself. He stopped trying to. Instead, he started naming what was already there. A husband who had left. A father who had missed things. A man who still had a chance to show up differently. Not new, not fixed, just present.